Robert Schumann composed 3 piano trios, all of them dating from the last decade of his life. He'd dabbled in writing for the combination of piano, violin and cello before, but it wasn't until 1847 that he produced his first official piano trios. The impetus to re-explore this genre seems to have been inspired by his beloved wife, Clara. Clara was a renowned pianist and in the past had undertaken long concert tours, but now, as a new mother with a young family to attend to, she looked to music making in her home for stimulus. She had surprised her husband with a piano trio of her own composition, a substantial work in its own right, and it seems that this may have sparked Robert into producing 2 of his own trios in the following year. His first trio was a very dramatic work, initially quite dark in its character and in a minor key. His second trio couldn't be more different. It's filled with energy and in the bright key of F major. In Schumann's own words, the second trio makes a friendlier and more immediate impression. Like many of Schumann's works, this trio is embedded with hidden meanings. Often when you hear a 5-note descending passage in Schumann, this is the cue to look deeper. A 5-note descending theme is usually a reference to Clara, representing the 5 letters of her name. C major was also a favourite key for tender expressions. In the first movement of this trio, Schumann draws upon a song that he wrote in the year of their marriage. The melody was originally accompanied by the words, "In the depths of my heart, I keep a radiant image of you." At times in this trio, you can almost feel the warmth approaching. The brightness of the movement gives way to a more flowing, tender section. And then the descending Clara theme appears. The second movement, which Schumann marked with intimate expression, has an extended version of the Clara theme woven throughout. But what's also interesting is the interplay between the cello and the left-hand part of the piano. They're in canon with each other, a structured imitation, and this provides the basis for the entire movement. This imitative style of writing is also featured and ingeniously realised in the third movement. Schumann's reverence of Bach is starting to show here, Bach being the master of imitative forms. In less skillful hands, this type of writing might have run the risk of becoming overpowering. But it seems that Schumann actually enjoyed the challenge of integrating the form with other more lyrical, romantic gestures. Some commentators have praised the work for its inventiveness and suggested that it points the path to Brahms. Others have questioned how successful this integration actually is. This raises a point that often occurs with Schumann's music. Different listeners will hear different things. I feel that this is one of the core facets of Schumann's musical style and indeed his own personality. There are different characters, different styles, but he's always dropping us hints, a hidden meaning there, a reference to another work. Perhaps we might think of this as Schumann's way of inviting us to listen more deeply.